The big day had finally arrived. Barcelona were back at the Spotify Camp Nou, returning to their legendary home after months of anticipation and uncertainty. But the stadium itself was still a work in progress, with cranes looming over unfinished stands and the echoes of construction lingering in the air. As the match kicked off on November 29, 2025, something felt undeniably off. Many seats remained empty, and the usual roar of the crowd was missing. Outside, chaos reigned as fans struggled with the club's malfunctioning mobile app, which left thousands queuing in frustration and confusion. The result? A half-full stadium at kickoff, with supporters still waiting to get in. The odd, subdued atmosphere seemed to seep onto the pitch, unsettling the Barcelona players as they warmed up under the watchful eyes of a restless crowd. Before most fans had even found their seats, Alaves won a corner in the very first minute, catching Barcelona off guard. Marc Bernal failed to clear the danger, and Pablo Ibanez pounced, firing Alaves ahead after just 60 seconds. A nightmare start for the home side. The home crowd was left in disbelief. Barcelona were down 1-0 almost instantly, and the shockwaves rippled through the half-empty stands. Manager Hansi Flick stood on the sideline, stone-faced and silent. This was not the script he had envisioned for Barcelona's grand return. Alaves, meanwhile, celebrated wildly with their small but passionate group of traveling fans, savoring a dream start that few could have predicted. Barcelona now faced a real test: shake off the early mistake, ignore the empty seats, and rediscover their footballing identity under pressure. The pressure was immense, and even the best teams can get rattled by such a shocking start, especially in front of their own fans. Alaves, now brimming with confidence, began defending with discipline and energy, making life incredibly difficult for Barcelona's attackers. The home side needed to regroup quickly, show their character, and remind everyone why they're considered one of Spain's elite clubs. The early goal gave Alaves belief and forced Barcelona to chase the game from the very first whistle, a position they rarely find themselves in at home. The challenge was clear: recover composure, find their rhythm, and break down a determined opponent who now had everything to play for. The famous Camp Nou, half empty and in shock, waited anxiously to see how their team would respond to this early adversity. Barcelona had the talent, but now they needed to show true character and resilience in front of their expectant fans. The match had barely begun, but the drama was already in full swing, setting the stage for a night no one at Camp Nou would soon forget. Barcelona needed a quick response, and they got it, just when it mattered most. The pressure was mounting, but the team refused to let the moment slip away. The team began to move the ball with urgency, searching for a spark. Every pass was sharper, every run more determined, as they pushed forward together. The crowd, growing in number and volume, urged them on. The roar from the stands became a wave of encouragement, fueling the players' belief. In the 8th minute, the breakthrough arrived. It was a moment that electrified the stadium and changed the mood instantly. Alejandro Balde surged down the left, feeding Rafinha with a perfectly timed pass that split the defense. Rafinha spotted Lamine Yamal's clever run and whipped in a perfect low cross, threading the ball through a sea of defenders. Yamal, just 18 but fearless, met it first time, powerful, precise, unstoppable. His composure under pressure was remarkable for his age. The ball hit the net, and the Camp Nou erupted, 1-1. The equalizer sent a surge of hope through every Barcelona supporter. Yamal's celebration showed his joy and confidence. The stadium's mood flipped from anxiety to hope. His teammates rushed to embrace him, knowing how vital the goal was. The goal settled nerves and reminded everyone of Barcelona's attacking quality. Suddenly, the team looked more assured, ready to dictate the tempo. Rafinha's assist was crucial, his vision unlocking the defense. It was a moment of brilliance that highlighted his importance to the team. The combination play between Balde, Rafinha, and Yamal was textbook Barcelona: quick, intelligent, and beautifully executed. With the score level, the home side could finally relax and play their game. Their confidence grew with every touch of the ball. The early shock was erased. Now, momentum was with Barcelona. The energy in the stadium shifted and belief returned. The fans sensed a comeback was on. Their voices grew louder, pushing the team forward with every chant. Yamal's goal was more than an equalizer. It was a statement. It showed that Barcelona's young stars were ready for the big stage. Barcelona had weathered the storm and were ready to take control. Their resilience had paid off, and now they looked to press their advantage. The match was alive, and the energy had shifted. With the equalizer, Barcelona had reignited their hopes and set the stage for an unforgettable contest. With the game tied and tension rising, Barcelona took charge. Their midfielders dictated play, moving the ball with purpose and composure, probing for openings in the Alaves defense. The team attacked with speed and creativity, surging forward at every opportunity and keeping Alaves on the back foot. Rafinha, electric on the right, tormented Alaves defenders with his quick feet and relentless energy. In the 26th minute, he produced another moment of brilliance, dazzling the crowd with his skill. Dribbling past a defender, Rafinha found Dani Olmo in space with a clever pass, threading the ball perfectly into his path. Olmo didn't hesitate. He curled a beautiful shot past the outstretched Sivera, sending the ball into the top corner. The Camp Nou exploded. Barcelona led 2-1, and the stadium was alive with excitement. The turnaround was complete thanks to Rafinha's second assist and Olmo's composure in front of goal. 2 goals in under 20 minutes showcased Barcelona's quality and resilience, as they responded brilliantly to falling behind. Rafinha was the architect, orchestrating both goals with vision and precision, inspiring his teammates. Now ahead, Barcelona could control the tempo and play with confidence, dictating every phase of the match. The early setback was forgotten. The home side was in full flow, playing with freedom and joy. Alaves struggled to keep up as Barcelona's attack clicked into gear, their defense stretched and tested. The fans, finally filling the stands, roared their approval, creating an electric atmosphere. Barcelona had shown their class and their fighting spirit, refusing to be rattled by adversity. The first half belonged to them, and the momentum was firmly in their favor as they headed to the break. Barcelona pressed for a third goal before halftime, brimming with confidence. In the 44th minute, Lamine Yamal unleashed a powerful shot that beat the keeper but crashed off the post, so close to another goal. The crowd groaned at the near miss. But Alaves nearly punished Barcelona moments later. Lucas Boy broke through on goal, only to send his shot wide with just the keeper to beat. Both teams had golden chances, but neither could convert. The halftime whistle blew with Barcelona leading 2-1. The match remained wide open, with missed opportunities on both sides. Barcelona could have been further ahead, Alaves could have drawn level. The tension was palpable as the teams headed to the dressing rooms. The second half promised more drama. Barcelona's lead was slim, and Alaves were still in the fight. The managers had plenty to ponder during the break. The stage was set for a thrilling finish. The second half began with the game finely poised. Alaves pressed higher, searching for an equalizer, while Barcelona aimed to kill the game with a third goal. The match turned into a tactical battle, Barcelona dominating possession, Alaves threatening on the counter. Lewandowski, hungry for a goal, made dangerous runs but was closely marked. The tension in the stadium grew as both teams fought for control. Alaves defended deep, then broke forward with speed whenever they won the ball. Barcelona's defenders had to stay alert, knowing one mistake could change everything. The midfield was a battleground, with neither side giving an inch. Every attack felt crucial. The next goal would decide the contest. The fans watched, anxious and excited, as the drama unfolded. The outcome was still very much in doubt. Barcelona nearly sealed the win in the 56th minute. Lewandowski met a perfect cross with a powerful header, surely a goal, but Alaves keeper Antonio Sivera produced a stunning save, denying Barcelona a third. The home crowd gasped. Sivera's heroics kept Alaves alive. Meanwhile, Alaves striker Lucas Boy continued to struggle. Given another clear chance in the 77th minute, he again failed to hit the target. 2 golden opportunities missed. Frustration for Alaves, relief for Barcelona. The difference was clear. Barcelona's attackers were clinical. Alaves's were not. Sivera's saves gave his team hope, but Boy's misses proved costly. The tension mounted as the clock ticked down. Barcelona's lead was fragile, but they held firm. The match hung in the balance, every moment critical. Would Alaves find a way back, or would Barcelona finish the job? As the final minutes approached, Barcelona fans had more to cheer. Pedri, returning from injury, came on to a standing ovation. His presence brought calm and control to the midfield. Even in limited minutes, Pedri's intelligence and composure were evident. His return was a huge boost for the team and the supporters. The Camp Nou crowd chanted his name, celebrating his comeback. With Pedri back, Barcelona looked even stronger for the challenges ahead. The team managed the closing stages with confidence. Pedri's brief appearance signaled hope for the rest of the season. It was a perfect afternoon for Barcelona. Victory and a star player's return. The match entered stoppage time with Barcelona clinging to a 2-1 lead. Alaves pushed forward desperately, but Barcelona stayed focused. In the third minute of added time, Olmo and Yamal combined brilliantly. Olmo played a quick pass to Yamal, who returned it with a perfectly timed through ball. Olmo raced into the box and calmly slotted past Severa, his second goal of the match. The Camp Nou erupted, 3-1, game over. The final whistle blew soon after, confirming Barcelona's hard-fought win. Olmo and Yamal's partnership had sealed the victory. The fans celebrated a comeback that began with a shock and ended in triumph. Barcelona's attacking stars had delivered when it mattered most. The team showed resilience, quality, and a glimpse of a bright future. The 3 points were secure. The 3-1 win over Alaves put Barcelona top of LaLiga, 2 points ahead of Real Madrid. The team's comeback showed character and balance, youth and experience working together. Pedri's return added to the optimism around the club. But there's no time to relax. Next up is a huge clash with Atletico Madrid. Atletico are unbeaten since August and chasing the title themselves. The upcoming match will be a true test of Barcelona's ambitions. The Camp Nou will host another high-stakes battle. For now, Barcelona can savor this victory and their place at the summit. The fans are dreaming big as the season heats up. The journey continues, with bigger challenges on the horizon. Barcelona's title hopes are alive and well.